All right, today we're going to be looking at Brizy Cloud. And from what I'm looking at, this launched back in 2019. What I like to do is go and do a little bit of due diligence and research because they just came back, is what it looks like on the platform. And I don't believe I was even making reviews, software reviews in 2019, certainly on LearnWire. And so I definitely am not aware of this software. Many of you might be customers of it, but it is encouraging to see that a company has been around for the last 5 years and they're coming back and so forth. So we'll go and do a little bit of research, some due diligence, look how much traffic they're getting and so forth. And then of course, we're going to just jump in and demo the software. It'll be nice because I just demoed another AI website builder the other day. And so, we'll be able to kind of compare the two. This one does seem like it's loaded with way more features and so forth. So this one's already going to be, I'm excited to look at it. So they have 94 reviews. I think they're at about a 4.1, 4.2, something like that. So very solid. This is a drag and drop your way to stunning client websites with this AI powered site builder. One of the big differences with this is that that's why it's called Brizy Cloud, is that they actually host your websites for you. And so they do have a plugin. You can install the plugin on your WordPress site, and then that will probably bring the AI features to build your sites fast. But one of the cool parts about this is that they're going to host their sites on their own hosting and so forth. But at the same time, most of these AI builders that have come to the platform the last year or two also offer the hosting as well. So that's not necessarily unique, but it's just something probably from when they launched was definitely unique. So I'll come down here and just look at reviews. What I like to do is come over here, look at reviews. And they're saying 4.4 rating right here. How accurate is that? You have to scroll down here, look at see all reviews. And it does say that they're at a 4.4 actually. So that's kind of interesting right there. I would think that the 4.4 would need to be more in the middle of the taco right there, right? So I think AppSumo needs to fix their graphic, what they've got going on right there. But yes, a solid 4.4, really good. A software that's been around and standing the test of time at this point, especially it's safe to say that with the lifetime deal industry, if you can survive 5 years, you're doing something right. We're going to come in here and look at oldest because I like to see when this actually happened. And this is October of 2019. So you are looking at exactly 5 years ago, almost to the day that they got their first review. Okay. So let's go and jump in real quick. What I like to do is go in to their site and just check out their website. And I'll go and look at SimilarWeb and just see what kind of traffic it's looking like they're getting. Oh, I've already used too much. I use that like on a daily basis. So what we'll do is we'll come over here. I have to log into the site now so I can look this up. Okay, so we've got Brizy.io. Looks like they have 143,000 people coming to their site right now. Of course, this is not 100% accurate. They could either have more traffic or less traffic, but it does give you a good range that they're definitely getting traffic to their website. They definitely are an established business. So if they're claiming that they have a customer base and so forth, they probably do. And then I just like to go and check out, like what's going on the page over here. And a lot of times I will go and look at, so they've got some really good reviews on Trustpilot. They've got some good reviews right there on G2. So they definitely have the reputation and everything to back up what they've been doing. One thing for a site like this, I think I want to go in and check out what they're doing for their pricing. See, there's that installable WordPress plugin right there hosted by you. So that tells me you can host your own website, but then use their plugin to, create your website in an AI way, which is really cool. I like that ability. And what that does is you don't have to build it on their platform and then export the website and then figure out a way to import it to WordPress. You can just basically just install your WordPress on your own hosting and then just install their plugin and then use their plugin, kind of like Elementor or something like that. Super cool. So it's $19 a month for one website. And then any additional site on the account like that is $17 a month. So for a hosting right there, I mean, once you build the website, you're really not paying for the infrastructure of the content management system. You're paying for hosting at this point. It looks like they are using premium hosting on AWS. So some fast hosting, some good premium hosting. So if you go into the agency model, you've got 10 websites and then $12 a month. So you have these different ones. And then you have your white label over here, $159 a month and then $8 a month. So if you were going to do, this is a great model, by the way, because you'd be able to go in there And every new client you get on, you're going to automatically, they're going to have to pay you, you could charge them $30 a month for their website. You're going to make 20 on this plan right here. You'd make $22 a month minimum profit per site. And then you could also, upcharge your clients for content or SEO, sell different packages to them. So I really like what I'm seeing over here for what they're offering for just really taking this to the next level and actually making a business out of using their tool. That is going to make the relationship of a customer and the reliability of someone sticking around for a really long time. Because if your tool can make somebody money, then you have a really good thing going and you have a really good chance of staying for a very long time. And the fact that they've been around for 5 years tells me that they really are solving problems for people and providing solutions. And they're providing solutions for people that just find their website and that just want to build a one-off website, like a niche website or something like that, or even a local website. And then they're also providing even what I see as an even bigger solution is the agency model for people that want to go out and sell websites to people. So super cool. I know I've spent a lot of time on that, but that's probably the most important distinction. Without even going and checking the software out, I'm really liking so far what I'm seeing. Let's go in here and go into the dashboard. And this is what it looks like when you log in. So I wanted to save this for you guys so you guys can see it. What is your business type? I'm here for personal use, freelancer, agency, web hoster, a SaaS company. Let's just go in here and just say freelancer for now. What is the size of your company? It's just me for now. Boom. What role describes you best? Business owner, website designer, product manager. Let's just say business owner for now. How did you find out about Brizy? They don't have one for AppSumo, so I'll just say like that, AppSumo, and then we'll say finish. All done, boom. And this is what it looks like. So you can actually download the Brizy plugin right there. They do have their Facebook community and become a beta tester right there. You have your WordPress licenses and so forth. So what we'll do is we'll just start our trial right here. Okay, so we're gonna go and start our project. You have a website and landing page, you have a pop-up alert, and you have a story. Build a mini website called Story for mobiles. That's actually pretty cool. They're providing more than one product right here. Obviously, we're going to go and spend our time in the website and landing page. So push create there. Choose starting method from scratch. Generate with AI. Start with a template. Obviously, we're going to go with generate with AI. Boom. Why not in 2024, almost into 2025, we would definitely want to use the AI feature. So what is our website name? I'm going to say Yoga Crush. And this is just going to be because this is the example I used in the last one. So may as well go like this, enter a business name to find on Google. So we're going to say next. What industry is this? It's fitness. So we're just going to say fitness. And then we're going to say next. And then a business description. So I'm going to say we provide how-to yoga guides, online yoga courses, in class, something like that. I'm just going to put that in right there. Not even going to use AI to create my description. I'm just going to come up with that off the top of my head. Optional. Let's go ahead and build our website. Please lengthen this 100 characters or more. So we need just a little bit more. Why not? We also provide yoga instructor certification courses and certificates. Boom, build website. So now it's going to go out there and build our website for us. You can see what it's doing, finishing up your page, building your AI website, adding titles and descriptions, writing some testimonies. It's going very fast. It's working really hard in the background, right? And here's our site, Yoga Crush. We have our about page, services, reviews, contact. We've got our social media icons. We've got a button over here for learn more, elevate your practice with Yoga Crush, discover comprehensive yoga resources and certification courses at Yoga Crush. So we've got a nice that's actually not yoga. That is actually like climbing. So we would definitely need to fix some of this. I don't see edit and publish with Brizy. So we need to fix the images, but overall the look so far is pretty cool. Big giant font, hot yoga experience, the ultimate detox, learn more. I don't like we need these highlighted as buttons. And so that part right there, aesthetically, I'm not really liking this, what we do. This should aesthetically look a lot better. We'll keep coming down here. When you hover over the image, it actually kind of zooms in automatically. And then we'll come over here, let's work together, contact us, and so forth. So we're not really getting yoga per se. And so we'll have to look at that. But we come through here. I can't speak highly enough of Yoga Crush, blah, blah, blah. We have a client testimony, and then we have another one right over here. Someone doing some yoga right there, I believe. And then they're doing some yoga right there, become a certified yoga instructor with us. So overall, what you would expect And then here is if they were actually, have a brick and mortar store right over here. So overall, pretty cool, but we want to go and make sure we can click on the edit right here button and see what we've got going on here. So right here, it is taking a little bit of time creating your project. You can see taking about 20 to 30 seconds. So it's not like a long time, but it definitely is doing something to kind of load all this up for us. And so this is what it looks like to be in the editor. So let's say we wanted to click on this image right over here. We have some different things we can copy. We can go to settings. We can, make the image bigger. We can make it smaller, however we want to work on that. Width and height. Styling. We can go up here and do all kinds of stuff with padding. We can actually take that and fine tune it. We can mess with the padding and the margins, the corner right here. We can mess with that as well. Position. We can also absolute fixed. So it opens up all the options on the right-hand side of the screen. I'm used to seeing all these option type things come up on the left-hand side of the screen. Not really a big deal. Just something to pay attention to. I'm going to click on the effects over here. So you can have this actually bounce in. You can slide, rotate, attention, zoom, fade. Let's do a bounce and we'll just leave it like that. Okay. And then I'm going to click on it again. And then let's see. I'm not sure what that is. That's border. So you could actually change. That's solid overlay. So not sure we would want that. Let's see. Okay, so I just kind of messed that up. Let's see if we can do a Control Z, and that did work. So a Control Z to undo does work. It looks like you do have a undo. No, that's a reload. You can go to edit. No, let's see. I'm trying to see where the undo button is. It's right over here. So there's the undo button right there, or you can just use your keyboard. Not sure what's going on with they actually show the HTML tags right there. For the average user, I don't think that's really going to work very well. One more thing on the image. You can go in and add a link where you want this to go. You can actually do a pop-up. So, I mean, they really have a lot of options for even just clicking on an image. But the biggest thing I want to do is we want to see if we can change this out. So we have an image right here. We have filters we can add on the filter. So like it's going to change the way the image looks. That's pretty cool. You can have a mask right here, and you could change this into like a ribbon right there. Pretty cool stuff. But how do we change this image out, right? So I'm not seeing where we change the image. We click on this hamburger, auto, none. I'm not seeing where we change the image. Where do we change? Okay, so we click the X button and we get rid of the image. And then we would click on here to open up the image media library. Okay, cool. So that part was a little bit tricky to get, but now we want to go and look and just look at images. We don't have any images in here. We want to add an image, and it's only letting us add from our computer. I'm not seeing AI images as being a part of this. And so that is, it was able to pull images for us on the website creation, but I'm not seeing where we add an image using AI. I'm just not seeing that at all. That's something that some of the other AI tools have, I think, over this is that, we push the ad. I'm not seeing any way to add an image other than uploading it ourselves. Okay, so that's something to take note. I'm not seeing an AI image unless I'm completely, just not seeing it. I'm not seeing an AI image option. Okay, so let's go and say we want to add, and it would be nice if these buttons showed something. This is maybe a section right here. Let's add a image right here. Maybe we add another image right here. And so you have all of the different things you can do, what you would expect in what you see is what you get editor, like Elementor or any of the other ones. We're going to click on this image, and yes, we have no image that we can add in here. We have to come in here and we have to go and upload our own image from what I'm search uploaded library right here. I'm just not seeing an AI image editor. They definitely, after 5 years, and to compete with everybody else that's creating these tools, they do need to have some type of AI image creator. So that's just something to note. And I think it's a little weird to see all this HTML right here. I mean, you really wouldn't want to be messing with this because it's in HTML. Is there a way to change that setting? Because this is the default setting that it's giving me, is that it's showing all the HTML. I don't really like that. So yeah, that's just something to note as well. Let's say we wanted to add another section here. So you can push the plus button and you can come in here and add your sections. Those are blocks right there. You can save blocks. You have global blocks. You can go to layouts right over here. And here's a bunch of different full-blown layouts. Let's go and just check one out. So if I wanted to go with this, that has 6 layouts right here. So we'll click on that. And it's going to be 6 layouts that have to do with kind of this theme, I believe. And so we could go over here and just look at the different layouts here. And we could change that, import this layout. So we could actually, let's just import this layout, just see what happens. All right, so that's going to import a layout for that section, for that particular section. And you can see how you could actually come in here and, create products in here and so forth. Pretty cool. And then if we wanted to add a block, you'd come in here and just add a block. So we'll come and look at this. Maybe you want to add the email sign up right over here. So we would just click that. And then it's going to add that section over here that we can actually go and fix up as well. So you can go to settings. That's styling. Where would we go and actually link this to our email autoresponder? Not sure how we do that part. Let's see on the paintbrush over here, we can go and change the font for this section very quickly and easily. So there is a very granular things that you can do. This is the admin area. There's comments that people can make. Let's see, there's a folder. So here's your media or your reorder blocks. So if you needed to just, change this out and you wanted your email thing to be at the top, then you can easily do that. I like this feature right here a lot. And most of the builders that I use, it becomes a major pain when you want to move this section and you're dragging and dropping and stuff like that. Implementing something so simple like this right here to be able to easily organize your page. I love that. Especially if you make a copy of something, then you can just drag and drop it very easily. So I really like that feature. I'm trying to see where we, what else we can do here. So I'm going to go ahead and exit, go to dashboard right here. I guess we need to save. Okay, so we push the update button here. So it acts and functions a lot like Elementor or other tools like this. This is definitely pretty advanced of a tool. But now I'm kind of looking at what can you do for as far as settings? You've got your collaborate, you've got your leads, publish, deactivate pro. Okay, so let's go to leads right here. No leads yet. So apparently when you use one of the leads section inside of the tool that we just kind of used, it's going to be like the tool that we reviewed the other day. Oh, that was called Butternut AI, I believe, where those leads are going to come in here and then you're going to be able to export those. Now, I'm not seeing the ability to, import your CRM and have it directly, linked to a CRM. I'm just not seeing that as an option over here. I'm not seeing other settings. Like when you click on these 3 dots right here, this is the settings right here. That's where you can publish, move, duplicate, leads, collaborate. I do like this duplicate section. So if you build a website, what I would do if I was going to use this tool in my business is I would build a general structure of a website that we want to build, use to build from scratch. And then I would save that as a website. Before we do anything specific to the website, it would just be a bare bones structure for a website. And then what I would do is I would go and duplicate it, right? Because then once you duplicate it, then you could go and be very far along with the creation process. I think that's pretty cool. I'm just going to come over here and look. Support docs, dashboard overview. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot. I'm going to go and click on the edit project again. I think it's just going to take us to the website editor again, right here. So show to not logged. So you can have people log in, log out. I'm not seeing where those members are managed over there in the settings section. So that's just something that, let's go and turn that on for now and select the membership and just say that it's not logged in. We can add an image to the header over here. We can change the color of the header as well. I don't know what the heart is. I guess you're just saving it as a favorite. We have some extra settings right here that we can move everything in if we wanted to. We can go to styling and we have some fine tuning. So there's a lot of fine tuning you can do in every section and block. I like that. But what is this? View as. You can go and look at what this looks like on mobile. So this is what your site will look like on mobile. And I'm just going to go ahead and update, and then we'll go and look at, I think this is a preview. So this is what our site would look like. Again, I'm not seeing where we log in over here. Let's go and put in our email address. All right, so I put in my email address, subscribe to the newsletter right there. Your email was sent successfully. So this is kind of weird. Honestly, I don't know how to fix this stuff right here. They have all this HTML stuff going on right over here. I don't know how that happened. These buttons don't do anything either. So there is some stuff that I think there'll be a learning curve on trying to figure out some of this stuff right over here. Let's go and take a look and see if we can see if that lead came in. So what you would do is you'd come over here and you would go in and you would say, look at your leads. And then there's the lead right there that came in. We've got the email. No, I didn't see a way to add people, the ability for people to put their name in. Maybe there's the ability to go and edit that page or not. Would be nice to see that, but essentially you could go and highlight all your leads and then export. It would be nice to see some type of filter system here where because you're going to need to export these and then upload them to your CRM or your autoresponder. I'd like to see this automated. I don't see that as an option. And then also, if you are going to do this manual export, once a week or once a month, I would like to see something in here that basically says you've already exported these 100 leads and here's where you left off, right? Something like that to make it easier for you. Okay. So overall, pretty cool stuff. One other thing, I'm going to say create a project. I want to see what the template looks like. So start with a template right here, choose. Let's see what these templates. So you can come down here. Let's say you want to build a landing page right here. So they have these fantastic looking templates right here. So I'm glad that I'm showing this to you guys because these templates are really good. Let's go and look and see what portfolio would look like. Really cool stuff. I mean, look at this site right over here. Very art related. This one looks very similar to Gumroad and so forth. So we can go preview this design. I mean, look at this. Looks super, super cool and creative. I think I've seen some sites that look just like this, to be honest. I think I was on a site the other day from a SaaS company that looked like this. So this is pretty dang cool. Imagine even just going in and changing the colors out on something like this. Really cool stuff. Go take a look at this one as well, preview this design. So you would just come in here and you would already have the design ready to go. Looks like they do have some landing pages for, these just look really good, guys. For e-commerce, where was that? I thought I just saw that. So go into business right here. Go and look at this and then, So yeah, overall, those are the templates right there, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this review up. This was Brizy Cloud. Obviously, they have been around for 5 years. They've got good ratings. It's hard to argue that there's, a whole lot missing. So some of the things that I would hit them on is the HTML stuff. That's going to be a problem for most users, even including myself, right? When we went and looked at our site, after it created that, I couldn't really get away from the HTML code kind of being exposed like that. And so that was kind of a little bit of a hiccup there, in my opinion. I didn't see the ability to add your name to the email forms. It's kind of just a basic newsletter subscription where you just put in your email and then you get it does that part for you. But then I don't see any way to, that manual exporting from these sites. They've got to build in a CRM connection for some of the really popular providers like Aweber and GetResponse and ConvertKit, some of those big name players. And then especially if they're partnering with AppSumo every once in a while like this, they probably should use SendFox and a couple others as well to be able to hook that up with Brizy Cloud. And I'm trying to think of just any other thing. So the highlights are obviously the site you could build very quickly. And then the AI image thing too. The AI image thing, not being able to switch out your images very easily. So this one's going to be actually surprisingly more hands-on than even Butternut AI. Now Butternut AI, if you guys want me to do a comparison between the two, let me know. Maybe I'll try to do a quick 10-minute comparison video, but it gets kind of complex and it's all relative to just looking at what the tool actually can do. I tend to want to give Brizy Cloud a really good grade because they've been around for 5 years. It is a mature tool that you definitely can do a lot more granular control on design. I think with Brizy Cloud, I do like their agency model and all that. So those are some of the big highlights for Brizy Cloud. But again, when I look at just the straight up simplicity of how easily I was able to create my website in a matter of seconds with Butternut AI, I think think that one still won. On aesthetics, I don't know. Brizy Cloud probably wins on the aesthetics. It does look really cool. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Remember, there was the part where it was very boring. I will say Brizy Cloud's templates are amazing. So it's kind of like a back and forth. But I honestly was coming in and thinking that I was going to give this an easy 5 stars, but I just can't do that because it's missing some of those things. I'm going to have to give this one, they are ahead of the curve when it comes to the granular design, the control that you're able to do, and then a couple other products that they offer. This is really hard to grade this. I mean, what do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Is this better than Butternut AI from a couple of days ago? A lot of you critiqued my score at a 4.5. And then would you say Brizy Cloud's way, way better? I mean, they're both hosting your sites. They're both AI, creating your website quickly. They both accept your newsletter forms submission, but they don't have CRM connection. I mean, they're both very similar. Sometimes it just goes on which one just did you like better when you were using it. So I'm going to have to say that right now it's kind of a tie. I'm going to need your guys' help on this one. Leave comments below. Which one do you think just absolutely is better? Is it a clear winner and I'm missing it? Or is it very close, to be completely honest? Here's a little bit of my opinion on this part, guys, is that I think Brizy Cloud should be even further. Now, I'm giving them full credit on their full-blown like Elementor type tool that they've created. Like you can really control a lot with this tool from a design perspective. And if you want to get granular on your design and have a lot more customization, Brizy Cloud wins hands down. But there's some things about it that I kind of would have thought after 5 years that would be there, like the CRM stuff, better email sign up forms and things like that. So those are the things that I think that Brizy Cloud is lacking considerably, that they have been to the market for 5 years. But overall, I have to call it a tie right now, 4.5. The reason why Butternut AI, it doesn't have as many features and the design capabilities, but it did win on the AI capabilities, in my opinion, being able to click a button and then having new images instantly, being able to click the regenerate button and it automatically regenerates a website very quickly for you. And then all the other stuff is they came to the table with all the basic things that Brizy Cloud has as well. So I'm going to call it a tie. I'm going to give Brizy Cloud a 4.5. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you.